time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Whoa, baby said she need it now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go.
Top of the top, viral gang. Live, we at it. Early morning. It's your host that do the most, Mr. Viral himself, aka the villain, because they hate me for my opinion. Make sure y'all wake up, shake them sheets, brush your teeth, get your workout in. Health is wealth. Y'all already know. Go chase a bag, go clock a bag, go make some money. But we got some things to talk about, man. It's a lot going on. And I want to get y'all opinions on it. I want to get y'all feedback on it. First and foremost, we all know what's going on with Julio Foolio, right? In his case, it's a lot of details unfolding that got me thinking a different type of way than when I originally seen it, right? So we're going to get into that. We got this Tracee Ellis Ross thirst trapping at 51 years old. That's crazy. We definitely got to get into that because the shit I'm seeing from the females, y'all already know how I'm finna get. So just stay tuned. And Elon Musk's Donald Trump interview has said to have cracked 1 billion streams. So we got to talk about these social media platforms literally replacing mainstream media. Like, it's over for that. We in a new generation, we in a new day and age. But let's start with this Julio Foolio thing, right? So apparently Julio Foolio, one of the people suspected to be involved, Rashad Murphy, is reportedly the older brother of Gerard Adams, aka 1200 Spaz, who was shot and killed by Foolio's right-hand man, Robert Howard, right? In 2018. So Julio Foolio made several songs dissing this dude's brother. Let me share the screen because I got my own take on this, right? Julio Foolio. Oh, here it is. Can y'all see? Let me split. There it goes. So this dude's brother, right, gets chipped by Julio Foolio's right-hand man. Julio Foolio made several songs dissing dude. They even went to his grave and pissed on it. So this is live video of Julio Foolio and his right-hand man's at this dude's grave site, pissing on this man's grave. This is dude's brother. So dude goes, allegedly, and goes and chips Julio Foolio as get back. So my question to everyone in the chat, look, they pissing on this man's grave. That's wild. That's a whole nother level of disrespect. So my question to everyone in the chat, is killing your family's killer wrong? Top of the top, everybody. Is killing your family's killer wrong? Now, we can get into the whole dynamic of how black on black crime is wrong, recklessly killing your own brother is wrong. But see, I'm more of a realist. I don't like to live in fantasy land. All animals on earth kill. Like, you're not going to find no animal species that don't kill at some point. Humans are not excluded. Humans are going to kill humans. So with that being said, is eye for an eye really wrong? Like, let's really think about this logically. I'm not talking about just recklessly going and just killing it. I mean, like, someone kills your brother. Someone kills your mother, your auntie, your uncle, your niece, your nephew, your kid. You find out who that person is. You go avenge your family. Is that wrong? In my opinion, that's not wrong. You got justice. Why in the fuck do you have to go to a third party to get justice for your family member? Mind you, the death penalty is still My fault, y'all. They tried to connect to my damn phone hotspot. So if someone commits a heinous enough crime against someone, the court can deem them eligible for the death penalty, right? Eye for an eye. But you can't kill a person who killed your family. Make it make sense. Like, that don't make no sense to me. That don't make no sense to me. The court can kill someone for killing my family, but I can't kill someone for killing my family. How does that make sense? That makes zero sense. So I don't think bro really did nothing wrong if we keeping it 100. If what they're saying in these reports are true, that Julio Foolio and his crew killed this man's brother, made a diss song about killing his brother, went to his brother's gravesite, pissed on his brother's grave. What else can you do but go kill that person? Explain that to me. How is that wrong? All of that, vengeance is God's. Nah, vengeance is mine. Fuck you mean? Didn't they say God made us in his image? God killed more people than the devil in the Bible. Hey, fuck is you doing? Come on, man. You in here making all kind of noise, knocking shit over. Damn dog in here tweaking. Go read the Bible. God killed more people than the devil. So if he made us in his image, he already knew we was going to be killing shit, but for a righteous cause, not just recklessly killing just to kill on some sick serial killer shit. I mean, like, avenging your family. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. Someone kill your brother, your mother, your auntie, your cousin, your sister, and makes a diss song and go pisses on their grave. You have all rights to go whack that person and walk free. You did nothing wrong. You did the same thing that the courts are going to do. They're going to give this person life in jail, which is a death sentence, or they're going to execute this person, which is a death sentence. Both are going to cost you tax dollars. So we're going to pay our hard-earned money to either house this fucking inmate for the rest of his life, to give free labor to the government. We all know you and that bitch working for free, working for cookies and zoom zooms and wham whams, or we're going to pay to get this person executed. Either way, it's taking money out of my pocket. Why am I paying for the crimes of somebody else? No, let his family deal with him and get this motherfucker out the way. Tax free. I didn't pay for the bullets. I didn't pay for the however you choose to execute this person. It didn't come out of my pocket, and you got to avenge your family. You can take that up with God when you meet him, because don't none of us know how God really feel. We just taking this fucking book that was passed down, re-edited, and we just going off of faith that this is the truth. But realistically, none of us know how God feels about this until we go meet God. So I don't give a fuck about thou shalt not kill. That's a motherfucking lie. It's animalistic nature to kill, but it's why you're killing. When lions go into the territory of other lions, guess what? They fight and they kill, either to take over that territory or to protect that territory. But either way, their animalistic instinct is to kill these outsiders, to protect their own little tribe. Humans are no different. We're animals. So if you kill my brother, I'm coming to kill you. If you kill my sister, I'm coming to kill you. That just is what it is. And the hypocrisy is, if somebody from a foreign country, somebody from a foreign military comes and kills someone on American soil, you know what the Americans going to do? You know what the American government's going to do? They're going to push that button. Our military going to be over there same day with them jets dropping bombs on wherever they came from, killing. But they're just from that same country, so they whacking somebody over there to avenge the death of the American here, to let them know, hey, you can't play with us. So what is the difference? Matter of fact, that's even worse, because you're going to go kill innocents for what someone else did. At least in this case, the man went to get his man. He didn't go whack nobody in his family. He didn't go kill no innocents. No, he went, whoever was involved in his brother's demise and took place in pissing on his brother's grave, he went to go whack that person. He went to get his man. He didn't go get no innocents. He didn't just go, oh, he from Jacksonville, I'm finna go whack anybody from Jacksonville. No, he like, this person killed my brother, I'm going to avenge my brother, period, point blank. Like, bro, we got to change the law. We got to come up with something like the Avengers Law. That's a good name for it, the Avengers Law. If you avenge the death of a family member, you're not wrong. Like, we can get the fine print with friends and shit like that, but your direct bloodline, if someone takes someone out from your direct bloodline, you should have all legal rights to go avenge the death of your family member. Like, if I'm on that jury, I'm voting not guilty, period. He didn't do shit wrong, because all y'all gonna do is the same thing. What y'all gonna do, give him the death penalty? So what give you the right to kill, but not me? Did God give you the right to kill and not me? I don't see that in the Bible. Who the fuck gave you the power to be the executioner? Why? Because you say so? Who the fuck is you? You was born on the same planet I was born on, and you didn't have no authority when you was born. So what the fuck give you the right to grow up and all of a sudden you got the authority over me to tell me what the fuck I can and can't do? That's the shit that tripped me out. We all are born. We come through a vagina. We're born on this planet. We have no power. We grow. We work our way through the inner workings of the society that we in, and now we got power. But who gives you the say-so to tell me I can't avenge my brother's death, but some stranger that I don't know has the power to because you said so? No, fuck that. That's my brother. That's my sister. That's my cousin. That's my bloodline. You feel me? Now, if you let me just turn that Wi-Fi off. It keeps trying to hook up to my damn hotspot. Sorry for the glitching. Now, if we want to run it that way through the system, like, look, we have to make sure without a reasonable doubt this is the person that whacked your family. After we figure that out, here you go. Put me in a room with this motherfucker. Y'all ever seen the movie Hostel? Where the millionaires and the billionaires, they like pay to whack people. It's like they want to feel what it feels like to kill a person. So these people were kidnapping tourists, tying them up, putting them in a room, and billionaires were paying to have access to kill people. So they put them in there with meat cleavers, chainsaws, blow torches, knives, guns, bow and arrows, like you name it. They had every tool to kill a person, and you had to pay to get access to this. So you would be able to pay to kill a person. So we can do the same thing, except you ain't got to pay. You feel me? And this ain't just a random person that we kidnap. No, this is you avenging your family's death. So after we figure out without a reasonable doubt, beyond a reasonable doubt, this man or this woman killed your brother, cousin, sister, auntie, whoever. This is the person who did it. Just put the family in a room with them. Tie this motherfucker up. Give the family access. Put a blowtorch in there. Put a meat cleaver in there. Put a knife in there. Put an axe. You feel me? Put whatever tool the family requested. Lock that door and let the family do what they do. And they walk out with their own justice. They can tell their brother, I got get back. They can tell their mother, I got get back. You got to realize that some of these gang killings, when they can't find the person, they just go kill somebody in their family. So imagine you sign up for this game. However wrong we gonna deem this to be, these people are signing up for this quote unquote Hunger Games. Gang banging is like Hunger Games. They tell you when you sign up, as wrong as it is, you decided to be a player in this fucking game. No different than someone signing up for the NFL and you know it's a possibility of getting CTE because there's already people who have CTE. Or there's a possibility, let's say you want to box professionally. There's been boxers who've died in the ring. There's been boxers who had irreversible brain damage, but you still signed up. So if the same thing happened to you for this, So as wrong as gangbanging is, the people who are victims of gangbanging, they signed up to be a victim. So it's only so sad you can fucking be, because they knew, hey, it's a possibility I could get chipped, but I'm out here chipping people. So if I get chipped, don't feel sorry for me, because I was doing the same fucking thing they did to me. Like, that is what it is. But guess what? Your brother that don't gangbang, your sister that don't gangbang, your mother, your auntie, your cousin, your niece, your nephew, they didn't sign up for that. So if someone goes and kills them because they can't kill you, how is the family wrong for going to kill them? Make that make sense. No difference than the police killing an unarmed citizen. The jury finds them innocent. The family go hunt the cop down and get his own justice, get their own justice. How the fuck are they wrong? The courts didn't want to give them justice. So what, they supposed to just live with no justice? Nah, fuck that. So I propose we implement the Avengers law that legally gives you right to avenge the death of your family. If they share the same blood as you and someone takes them out, it is what it is. Now, we can say gangbanging is stupid, because realistically, it is, right? It's like life is like chess. So every race is a different color on the chessboard. We all trying to checkmate one another. We all trying to win the game. Blacks are the only race who, on this chessboard, instead of advancing all the pieces, advancing the pawns, the rooks, the queen, the king, we are turning to each other and taking each other out. We the only pieces on the chessboard that turn to each other and recklessly take each other out for no reason, while every other race are advancing their pieces. They're advancing their pawns to the other side. They're creating more queens. They're creating more rooks. You know what I'm saying? They're creating more fucking hey. Yes, sir. Gracias. We the only ones. You in the camera, by the way. Me? Yeah. Because you walk right across my damn camera. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's turn it off and do all that. I ain't turn it off. I'm just letting you know. But yeah, the Avengers law. We gotta implement that. I'm with that. All right, here we go. Not right now. I'll eat before we leave. You feel me? Life is chess. Life is a game of chess. Everybody's trying to checkmate each other. We the only ones knocking off our own pawns. Do you know when the pawn reaches the other side of the board, it can turn into any piece on the chessboard besides the king? The queen is the most powerful piece. So if we get 10 pawns across, we can have 10 queens. We get 10 pawns across, we can have 10 rooks. We can have 10 castles. Like we can turn a pawn into anything, but we're the only race that knocks the pawns off before they reach the other side, decapitating ourselves. So that's a whole nother topic we can get into, but that ain't the topic we're discussing right now. If you kill someone who killed your family, I don't see nothing wrong with that, and it should be legal. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Exactly. It's an unorganized army with no direction or no objective. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. It's, you want to belong to something. You have all this masculinity. You have all this energy. You have all this violence in you, but you have no direction in. You have no objective. So what do? You recklessly take it out on each other, because this, as a man, you have to let this out somewhere. This is why sports is good. This is why it's good to put your kids in sports at a young age. This is why it's good to put your sons in football, basketball, boxing at a young age, because now they have a direction. They have a purpose. They have an objective, win the game, and they can utilize all of these skills inside of them for that objective and that purpose, and honing their skills instead of going out in the streets and trying to or being misguided to do stupid shit. and to hone their skills that way. You do it organized, and you create a good man. You feel me? No organization, you have chaos. That's when niggas go to the streets and start following stupid niggas and start doing stupid shit. Because you have to let this shit out somewhere. Like, it's nothing wrong with anger is a tool. Anger is a tool. Anger is a gift. No different than adrenaline. Like, when your adrenaline is up, it's a superpower. You can do things that you can't do when your adrenaline is not up. Like, you ever been running from a dog or something, and it'd be like a 10-foot fence. You fuck around and clear that fence without even touching it because your adrenaline is so high. But if you just would have tried to come scale that fence on your own, there's no way you would have been able to do that. No different than women who kids are under a car and they just get superpowers all of a sudden. They can lift the damn car off of their kid. But normally, she wouldn't even been able to budge the car. It's that adrenaline. Anger is the same way. Anger can be used as a superpower if it's controlled. That's why having control of your emotions as a man is everything. You have to have control. But man, we got to talk about this. Tracee Ellis Ross, thirst trapping at the age of 51. Now, for the people who did not see this, once again, let me share the screen. First of all, let me pull it up. This picture went viral. Women have been praising this type of shit. Let me share the picture for y'all. And y'all tell me if this is a thirst trap or not. Tell me if this is a thirst trap or not. Let me blow this up. So, is this a thirst trap? Yes or no? First of all, take a good look, right? This woman is 51 years old. Keep that in mind. 51. So before I get into what I'm going to say, first of all, Tracee Ellis Ross' body still damn near flawless at 51. We all know her body is banging. The ass is assing. The titties is percolating. The stomach still flat. The skin still skinning, glowing. Everything. She's everything you would want your wife to be at 51. Fit, beautiful, still got sex appeal, all of that. But that does not stray from the fact that at 51 years old, posting this thirst trap on the internet makes you a loser. It makes you a weirdo. It makes you a creep. The only reason she doesn't get labeled this is because she's a celebrity. And people idolize celebrities and they idolize the rich and the wealthy. So if you're a celebrity, famous, or you're rich and wealthy, you can damn near do no wrong. People will justify things they wouldn't justify for a normal broke person. On Instagram, they were saying, leave her alone in the comments. The community is done. I agree. Because I made a comment. I said, first of all, a woman at 51, naked on the internet, with no husband, no kids, no grandkids, is essentially a failure. Like, let's get back to the root of what women are. Women were created for men. Let's get that understood. I know we got the feminism movement. We got the big, strong, independent movement. We got all these movements for women. But we've strayed away from what women were originally created for, to be a helpmate to a man. So if you're 51 years old and you were not able to keep a successful relationship going long enough for a man to want to marry you and start a family with you, you are essentially a loser. You did not do your job as a woman. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Mind you, you have the fame, you have the money, You have every means possible to give a child the best possible upbringing, and you choose not to do that, but instead you choose to jump online naked for outside validation. You're a loser. And you know you're a loser, which is why you post pictures like this, because you need that outside validation to feed your ego. Because when you look in the mirror, it's not good enough. When you're home alone and them walls are talking to you, it's not good enough. This is the trap that women get into. It's all fun and games until it's not. It is all fun and games until it's not. When you're young, you hot, you on the scene, you outside Monday through Sunday. It's always something to do. You outside with your friends partying. It's all fun. It's all good. As you start to age and your friends start to start families, your friends start to get husbands, they're not able to come out as often anymore. You starting to look like that old cougar in the club, so it ain't really fun to go out anymore because the men your age aren't hitting on you anymore. They're going for the younger youths, and the only ones that's hitting on you are the ones you do not want. And younger men who want a notch under their belt by knocking down a cougar, that's not fun no more. Now you're starting to really feel objectified. Not only are you starting to feel objectified, at home is lonely. Your friends can't come out for brunch every Sunday no more. They can't come out for Taco Tuesday every Sunday no more. Why? Because they have kids. They kids got football practice, volleyball practice, soccer practice, ballet rehearsals. They got plays for at school. They got school board meetings now. They have a life outside of hot girl summer as a responsible adult, as adults should. So you still doing this at 51 is a cry for help. At 51, you should have adult children who are now working on having their own children. So the grandmothers are online seeking outside validation in this generation. Like, it's cooked. Imagine your grandmother who you used to go visit. She had the plastic on the couch. She had the little cookie tub. It was only like 3 cookies left and a bunch of butterscotch candies. You feel me? That type of grandma who used to bake cookies, shit like that. They're now on Instagram doing this. And this is the craziest part. Women say this is not for men. This is for themselves. Make this make sense. I go in the mirror. I get damn near asshole naked. I take the picture for myself. So the picture's in my phone for myself. I can look at this picture. I can admire this picture, and I can put the phone away. That's for myself. I just wanted to see myself. I wanted to love myself. I wanted to appreciate myself. Cool. This is where you cross the line of it not being for yourself. When you go and post this shit on the internet for millions of people to see. What the fuck are we talking about? The second that you click upload, you write a caption, you reread the caption, and you click upload, it's no longer for yourself. Anything you post on social media is for others to see and view. Point blank, period. Anything. I don't care what it is. And let's look up the definition of thirst trap. Because y'all saying this ain't a thirst trap. A thirst trap is a type of social media post intended to entice viewers sexually. It refers to viewers' thirst. Oh my God. I'm going to read that again. A thirst trap is a type of social media post intended to entice viewers sexually. So let's go back to her post. How is this not meant to entice viewers sexually? You have your titties out. This same picture could have been posted with a shirt on. We still could have saw how beautiful you were. We still could have saw how nice your body is, but it could have been done eloquently. This is the literal definition of a thirst trap. And for women to co-sign this just lets you know the mentality of where we at in society. And this is why I always say women can do nothing without sexualizing themselves. They do not feel complete without sexualizing themselves. We are in a generation where women do not feel complete as women, no matter how successful, without sexualizing themselves. You know why? Because women know subconsciously they were created for men. If you want to say God is a man, by men. But let's just say God is just some energy force. Women were created for men. So women never feel complete until they get the validation from men. So when they wear makeup, when they go get their bodies done, when they come out the house half naked, they go for the male gaze. When they're at the gym, damn near naked, with the shorts pulled all the way up, and you can see the camel toe, and the short and the pants is literally in their ass crack. You think that's for themselves? Let's be real. Do you really think that's for themselves? No, it is for the male gaze, because that's what makes them feel complete. When they know they can get the attention from men, now they feel complete. They can go get a bachelor's degree. They can go become a famous actress, Tracee Ellis Ross. They can become a millionaire, Tracee Ellis Ross. And guess what? That's still not good enough. So what do they got to do? They have to come online for outside validation to feel complete. Mind you, I never met a happy person that's truly happy that has to tell the world how happy they are. So if you have to get on the internet to millions of strangers and say, I'm happy single and I'm happy childless, you're not happy. Because happy people are too busy actually being happy to have to tell strangers how happy they are. If I'm successful and I'm happy, why the fuck do I got to come online to tell you how happy I am? That doesn't make sense. You're seeking validation. You're lying. You're trying to prove. Have you ever seen a successfully married couple all on these red pill podcasts talking about how men ain't shit or how women ain't shit? You don't see too many, right? You know why? They're too busy thriving already in their marriage. They have no interest in getting on the internet to tell strangers how happy they are. You notice that the only type of women that typically are on these shows are the miserable, bitter ones. And all they want to do is get online and say how happy they are single and how happy they are to not have a man. They're bleeding inside. Emotionally. They're cooked inside. They hate themselves. They hate their existence, and they have to spread that hate, which is why they can't wait to get on these platforms and talk about how ain't shit men are, because they can't find one. They're dying for one, but they're lying to you and telling y'all how ain't shit we all are. Meanwhile, at home, they're praying to God that they land one. And the second they do, the whole script changed. You ever seen the women who for years they just said men ain't shit, and then they finally get one, and all they do is post this nigga now? It's because that's what they were dying to get. Tracee Ellis Ross is a successful loser. This is not an attack on her personally. This is not an attack on women. This is calling a spade a spade. Tracee Ellis Ross is a successful loser. If your daughter, man, let me pull this shit back up. If your daughter is online at the age of 51 years old, posting photos like this for strangers, she's a loser, a weirdo. She's a creep. We're not giving her a pass because she's a woman. We're not giving her a pass because she's famous. We're not giving her a pass because she got money. That's the problem with you motherfuckers. Y'all idolize this piece of paper so much that y'all forget about morals. Y'all forget about integrity. Y'all forget about self-respect. Y'all forget about the shit that really fucking matters in life. Y'all overlook all of that for your love of this piece of paper. And it's because most of y'all are fucking broke and y'all want this paper. so bad that you will overlook everything to get it. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Money is everything, but it ain't everything. This right here is a fucking disgrace. I don't give a fuck what you say. We're not in some indigenous tribe where our culture is to walk around like this, like the Tanzanians and shit. That's their culture. Ellis Ross leaves her mansion. She's not leaving like this. She's not showing up to the movie sets like this. She's not showing up to the business meetings like this. This is not American culture. This is thirst trap culture. Those indigenous tribes, that's their entire culture. The whole tribe is out with their titties out. The whole tribe walks around the village with their titties out. Nudity is normal. But that's how their whole culture is. So it's not wrong. We don't subscribe to this. This is a thirst trap. You're trying to entice the same men that you claim you don't need. You're so happy without men, yet every chance you get, you showing your body to men. Because if not, who the fuck are you showing your body to? Women? So are you gay? If it's not for men, who is it for? Because it's not for yourself. Nobody posts pictures on social media for themselves because you have followers. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard. I'm posting for myself. The picture's already in your phone. The picture is already in your phone for yourself. So anytime you want to look at it to validate yourself, it's right there for you to look at. No, you want us to look at it. Cut it the fuck out. This is loser behavior. We got to call a spade a spade. These bitches is losers. They promote loserism, and we got to call a spade a spade. Imagine a 51-year-old man in an elephant thong. Fuck an elephant thong, because she ain't even got no bra on. Imagine a 51-year-old man taking his fucking pants and his boxers off with his dick out, covering up his dick and balls with his hand so you could just see a little scrotum and a little penis, and he upload the pic and say, this is for me. Y'all would have been saying this nigga's a sex offender. Y'all would have been saying this nigga's a pedophile. But because it's a woman, it's sexy and it's for her. No. It's a thirst trap. Yes, it's sexy. Yes. We all would knock Tracee Ellis Ross down. I get tired of you niggas saying that too. Well, I'll still fuck her. No shit, dumbass. You'll probably fuck a tree if it had a wet pussy on it. That ain't saying much. Niggas will fuck anything that's warm and wet. Like, let's be real. But she's still a loser and we still gonna call a spade a spade. Y'all should be ashamed of y'all motherfucking selves. Y'all worship money that fucking much. Clout is the new currency. Yes, it is, bro. And it's sad because they're not even getting paid from this shit. At least the strippers, when they get naked, they get paid. At least the porn stars, when they get naked and they get fucked on camera, they get paid. These women today are getting fucked on camera, posted it online for free, for retweets, and for likes. Women today are getting naked, posting this shit on Instagram for free, for likes and comments. No money, no currency, clout and attention. You're degrading yourself for clout and attention. That's fucking crazy. At least the women in the past had it right. If they was on the host show, they was out there to get some money. If they was on the stripper pole, they was up there to get some money. If they was on that casting couch, they went to get some money. You bitches ain't even doing it for the money. Y'all doing it for the attention. Fucking crazy. Elon Musk and Donald Trump interview cracked 1 billion streams. 1 billion, allegedly. The numbers can be skewed a little bit, but let's just say that they're telling the truth. This shit is monumental. This has never been done in history, and we in a new age, we're in a new era where mainstream media is no longer needed. People are the new media outlets. So if you build a big enough following, you're a news outlet. You're the new media. You're the new Fox. And it can be dangerous. It can be good because now We don't have to put up with the scripted bullshit. We don't got to put up with the lies, the narratives, all these agendas they're trying to push on us. But then again, at the same time, we do, because it's all dependent on the person who's running that outlet. So this could be good or it could be dangerous, because you never know what type of agenda this person has or what type of agenda they want to push. But this is crazy. 1 billion people. You know how many people 1 billion is? That's fucking insane. That you could get 1 billion people to watch you. That now eliminates the mainstream media. Now, I did not watch the interview. I'm going to go watch this shit. We're probably going to discuss it on the pod this weekend. It's a new episode dropping today. But if you wasn't up to date on this, now's your chance to go watch it. Go digest it. Go let us know what you thought about it. I think this is huge, because now we can control the narratives of our own communities. We don't have to rely on Fox. We don't have to rely on CNN. We don't have to rely on ABC. We don't have to rely on cops only showing us on TV in handcuffs, only showing us on TV looting. No, you can come online, build a following, and now we control the narrative of how we're viewed. So we can post each other in whatever light we want the world to see us in. And if we have a big enough platform, that's influence. So that's huge for all content creators that have a following. We can literally change the narrative of how we're viewed in the world via our platforms. That's fucking huge. Billion streams means international influence. Exactly. That means influence outside of where you live. That means influence outside of your country. That means influence in foreign countries. So before, we only had the news showing the world how Black people are, how we act, and what our culture's like. So now we were, what's the word I'm looking for? Fuck, I just really drew a blank just now. What's the damn word I'm looking for? All right, I'm gonna get back to it. But it's like people viewed us in a certain light, however the news painted us. So when we would travel internationally, people were already scared of you. People would think you were a thief, you were a murderer, you were a robber, you were a rapist. Why? Because that's the image that they put out to the world. So these were the only images of Black people that they ever got to see. So they were scared to deal with you. They already had a preconceived notion of what type of person you were without ever meeting you, because of these outlets smutting your image. Now we have outlets, we have followings, we can put out images, and we can change the whole narrative. We can show successful Black people. We can show successful Black kids. We can show us in a positive light. Exactly. It was propaganda. Because growing up, the only time I ever seen Black people on TV was Cops. Just think about that. Cops was fucking huge. We would literally get around the TV at night as a family, eat dinner, and watch Black people get chased and hunted down by the cops and laugh and be entertained. Subconsciously, that programmed the world to only think of us as criminals, as thieves, even to ourselves. Just think about that. As Black people, you would sit in front of a TV and watch other Black people get hunted down by the cops. And you would do this day in and day out. What type of effect do you think that had on you mentally? Or what type of effect do you think that had on other people mentally? Viewing the image of you as a Black person. You didn't even probably think about that. Like, damn, I wonder how they view me when I walk outside. Because I look just like that nigga on TV that's getting chased, who was stealing the TV, or who was burglarizing this business or burglarizing this house. That's all they showed. Propaganda, subconscious programming. Black people are thieves. They're less than. You can't trust them. They're not trustworthy. They're dangerous. They're violent. That was the only image that they put out of us in the 90s. Now we have these platforms where you can get 1 million streams. You can get 1 billion streams. Just think, somebody with a following like Jay-Z. This is why I got certain beefs with these celebrities who have these fucking gigantic followings. Jay-Z can probably get damn near 1 billion streams, depending on who he streamed with. Imagine Jay-Z and Kanye West on a live stream. Do you know what type of streaming numbers that would generate if Jay-Z and Kanye went live? Or they sat down and had an interview on their platforms? Because you ain't got to go to MTV and BET no more. They can literally set it up on their own platform for us to tune in. And whatever type of information they want to give to the world, whatever type of imagery they want to give to the world, they can control that. But they're not utilizing their platforms to do that, which makes me question these fucking celebrities' motives, because you can literally change the image of us to the world and put us in a better light, but they choose not to do so. Imagine Jay-Z, Kanye West, and Beyonce and Rihanna sitting down on the live stream. Do you know what type of, that would crack 1 billion streams. That fuck around and get 2 billion. Like the biggest names that we have in Black culture on a live stream. Imagine Will Smith and Denzel presenting new artists to the world, or new actors and actresses to the world via their platform. Bro, that could open a lot of fucking doors. It's a lot of shit we can do as a culture. And this is free. This don't even cost money. The shit I'm talking about doing doesn't cost money. All it costs is time. So they would have to spend $0. Imagine all these acts, all these actors, all these musicians. What are we crying about? Oh man, we tired of rappers. Control that. We ain't even got to go through the labels. Imagine Beyonce start a live stream. These are the latest up and coming R&B acts. The labels ain't pushing them. Y'all go out, stream their music. Y'all go out and get them cracking. And she just let them all do 1 minute of their songs. Or she just played 30 seconds of each of their songs to her whole following. That's huge. You cut the middleman out. You don't need the label no more. This is from artist to consumer on the biggest platform. Top of the top, y'all. Just look at past time, bro. Look at everybody who tried. It's a lot we can do, but it won't be done. That's all I'm saying, bro. Everybody is for self. So when people get to talking this community shit and go vote and all this shit, I'm like, bro, it's a lot we can do ourselves. That we don't need no outside influence. We don't need no outside help. We don't need no outside forces. We can do ourselves that we're not fucking doing. Because people really don't give a fuck. They only give a fuck when they can utilize you for their personal gain. Look at how many artists are going out of their way to tell you to vote for some random 60-year-old white person that don't come from your community, don't give a fuck about your community, and ain't gonna help your community. They're putting their whole platform on the line. They're giving access to their whole platform to these people for what? When it's somebody that look like them, that's from the community they come from, who can really make a change for our communities for the better, they don't give them access to their fucking platform. The people who can really make a change, fuck the president. The people from our communities who can really make a change, they don't give access to their platform. Oh, trust me, I know, gang. Voting don't matter at all, fool. It's a game. You playing a video game, but your controller's unplugged. You just think you in the game. You're not in the game, bro. But what I'm saying is, Elon Musk cracked 1 billion streams with his live with Donald Trump. You know what type of influence that is? And we have people from our communities who can do similar numbers. Why don't Jay-Z go set up a stream with Donald Trump? Come talk to the community for real. And I'm not just putting this on Jay-Z. The only reason I keep mentioning Jay-Z is because Jay-Z is one of the biggest as far as from our community. You know what I'm saying? He has one of the biggest platforms. He has one of the biggest reaches. He has some of the most resources. He's a fucking billionaire. Dr. Dre the same. Dr. Dre and Jay get on the live stream, or Dr. Dre and Dre host a live stream with Trump. Hey, we want to know what you finna do for the black community. Come talk to us. Don't go talk to CNN about what you're going to do for us. No, come to us, come to our platforms and talk to us so we can navigate the question. We can navigate the conversation because nobody knows what we need more than us. CNN can't tell you what we need. Fox can't tell you what we need. Only we can. But see, I'm thinking bigger. They're not thinking this big because realistically, everybody out for self. People really don't give a fuck about the community. The only ones who give a fuck about the community are the ones who are still in it. Once you reach the pinnacle of success, you're no longer in your community. You just reached a new community. This is your community now. So they don't give a fuck. But yeah, that's monumental though, bro. At this point, change wouldn't matter. This world is set up in a specific way. I mean, I'm not really tripping on the world. The world gonna be the world, bro. The world is gonna be the world. I'm not tripping on the world. There will never be 100% peace and harmony. It's not even possible. The laws of the universe don't work that way. For there to be a winner, there has to be a loser. I just want us to be the winners. I'm tired of motherfuckers being the losers. Y'all not tired of being the losers? We've been the losers for a long time. Not individually. Individually, we could be winning. But overall, as a people, we've been the losers for a long time. And I'm tired of it. I want us to be the winners now. You look in the ecosystem. There's winners and there's losers. The hyenas, they might run the pack when the lions ain't around. But guess what? When the lions come around, the hyenas got to get the fuck on. Because they're the losers now. It'll never be peace between lions and hyenas. It'll never be overall peace between cats and dogs. Yeah, you can domesticate your cats and dogs in your home and have peace. But guess what? When that wild dog and that stray cat is out in the street and they meet, it ain't no peace. People are the same. So people who have this dream of world peace, you don't understand how the universe operates. How can there be world peace? It's not fucking possible. For there to be peace, there has to have been war. There's no peace without war. So there can never be world peace. We can never all be on the same page. There can never be world harmony. The most you can hope for is harmony in amongst you and yours. Fuck the outsiders. It's going to be what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be what it's going to be. Guess what? The cheetahs, they can have peace over here amongst themselves. When the lions come around, it's conflict. Ain't no different with people, bro. It's the same shit. Exactly. China got China. But we don't even got Africa. We don't even got our homeland. Mexicans, they got Mexico. What the fuck we got? Like, niggas ain't tired of losing? Niggas, see, this is what niggas' problem is. Niggas be so focused on every other culture except our own. Trying to be accepted by everybody except ourselves. Trying to be successful with everybody except ourselves. No, clean your backyard first. That's what niggas need to focus on. I'm not focused on world peace. Fuck world peace. You can't have world peace. How can you have world peace? That means you cool with pedophiles. That means you cool with rapists. That means you cool with sex traffickers. Because they are part of the world. So to have world peace would mean you would have to be cool with any and everything that goes on in the world. That means the most heinous acts that people commit, you would have to be okay with that to have peace. So there could never be peace. Like, people don't never think about that. Exactly. And I don't even like the term or phrase white supremacy because somebody has to be supreme. Somebody has to have the supremacy. If not them, then who? Somebody has to be the alpha. Somebody has to be the dominant. Always. It's impossible not to. I just want that to be us. That's why I don't cry about white supremacy, because realistically, they're doing their job. They're making sure they win. They're making sure their people are in place to win overall. We're not. We're too busy crying about who's winning instead of doing the actions to ensure we're winning. We got too much lip service, not enough action. That's the problem. Exactly. That's the natural hierarchy. There has to be a winner, there has to be a loser. Voting for your money to go to Jewish people. Exactly. These niggas is clowns. All these celebrities is clowns. Matter of fact, they are part of the game. They just figured it out. They just figured out how to play the game. Fuck it. They're going to get their money by any fucking means. They know people worship money, and they know people worship celebrities. So if I'm going to get paid $50,000 to go tell my following, hey, go vote for whoever is paying me this $50,000. They don't give a fuck who win either way. All they know is they just got $50,000 to just tell their followers, hey, go vote for Wooty Whoop. You was going to vote for whoever you wanted to anyway. It's not like I'm finna influence you to go change your vote. Once your mind is made up, it's made up. But I'm 50,000 up. So I can't even truly be mad at them niggas. They playing the game smart. But yeah, I'm finna get this workout in. Y'all get y'all workout in. Share, like, subscribe to the channel. New episode will be out today. Probably about noon. I'm thinking noon. Yeah, I'll probably put it out around noon. So y'all share, like, subscribe to the channel, man. We going up the viral way.